connect talent to value and you know where those positions are, the roles are, you're pushing it down the pyramid. The whole talent to value concept in itself is a way to push it down, to say that, hey, the value is not all at the top.
Talent to value is a tool which is focused on assembling enough talent at a point of leverage to create value. I'm saying it's a different job to be done. I'm talking about a second piece, saying what could we do in talent management? I don't think talent to value is the single makeover that talent management needs to get. It is a very important one because it will drive value creation. The second thing I would love to get my hands on is saying, how do you bring the discipline of talent management across the length and breadth of the organization? And I don't think that exists today. I think it's very variable, in organizations, and it gets more variable as you go deeper down. So I think that I'm solving two separate problems. Yeah. The first one is, how is about breaking it from hierarchy. Actually, the second one is also about breaking it from hierarchy.
If we look at the points of leverage, in the first instance, we're looking at here's my value agenda and here are the roles. And there's a finite number of roles, actually a small number of roles, that have disproportionate impact on what we're trying to do. I think the next piece is the job families. So what business are we in and where is the value? And it's not just that single leadership role. It's like the UPS case. That you've got the truck drivers and you have the algorithm writers. And your attrition and so forth amongst your truck drivers is near zero, and the attrition amongst your algorithm writers is 25%. And which attrition is more concerning? And of course, people then report, well, we don't have a problem with attrition, but with the algorithm writers, which is where all the value is, the attrition is through the roof. That's a problem. And so do we understand that? And if I was going to get something right and put a disproportionate impact on it, I would go for the algorithm writers and see if I could get that sorted out. But to your point, if we can raise the performance of the truck drivers, that large group, a small percentage, it could potentially have a large impact as well.
If there was a certain exclusivity in talent management when it was linked to hierarchy, I'm wondering, are we building a new bourgeois class which is around value centered? So it's a yin and yang story for me, saying I gotta get the value piece perfect. The jobs, the job families, that's the yin. I think the yang I'm saying is, hey, but there are 10,000 people in the organization.
Yeah.
What's the lift that you're doing on talent management there?
Yeah.
So the thought running in that's what I'm calling democratization. It doesn't mean I have to put that disproportionate effort at the point of leverage now across. And basically, we both know the answer to that would be we'll dilute everything and it'll become like an average story. That's not what I'm going for. It's like the yin. Basically, I don't want a new exclusive club. It used to be hierarchy and now it's value. But it's like, I gotta get the value piece right. And then how do you lift standards? I think getting talent to value right is like a season one mobilization thought in a transformation. Yeah. The capability and culture thought I'm saying is you gotta lift standards across as well. But maybe that's a 18-month thought. Yeah.
There are hotspots in the momentum case too. And talent to value for me is bend the curve case. But you can't leave the momentum case because that's going to start bleeding. And it's the matter of and for me, that you need both the momentum case and the bend the curve case.
If we put both on the agenda, you could fall into that second set of CEOs who do too much. Yeah. Think big, act big, move slow, get fired.